The case for design biology, where the genetic code came from. Part 3. Putting the threads together. Adding these new regions to the earlier evidence makes the case for design much stronger. DNA has information that needs an author. An engineer is needed for machines that can't be broken down. A planner is needed for embryonic development. A tuner is needed to fine-tune the cosmos. Limits on mutation require a more intelligent source of new ideas. Consciousness necessitates a cognitive entity behind physical substance. Morality necessitates a legislator. Mathematics needs a logical arrangement. Language requires intelligence. Each piece of evidence on its own makes me very suspicious of unguided origins. Together, they make a strong wall. Design biology brings them together into a clear explanation. It fits with what we know from science, common sense, and our own experiences. Questions that need honest answers. To finish the argument, a few direct questions should be asked of any hypothesis that is materialistic. How could chemicals that don't live create a digital code with meaning and grammar? What step-by-step process could create a machine that can't be broken down and has no purpose? How did blind mechanisms determine the time of embryonic development? Why does the universe seem to be perfectly set up for life? Where is the proof in math that mutations can make new, more complicated organs? What physical process makes free will and consciousness possible? Why do people feel morally obligated if morality doesn't have an objective basis? Why does math work so well with nature? How did language and abstract thought come from things that don't have minds? These questions are at the center of the argument. Materialistic science provides narratives and conjectures. Design biology gives clear answers based on intellect and purpose. A last thought. Real science is based on facts. It is not afraid of conclusions that go against common beliefs. When investigators find a lot of fingerprints at a crime scene, they assume that a crime has been committed. When we look at nature and see traces of planning, we should assume that there was a planner. Design biology is not a religion that pretends to be science. It is a logical way of looking at facts. It respects the complexity of life instead of trying to explain it away. It brings back the sense of awe that comes with discovery. The more areas that are looked at, the clearer the conclusion gets. From the tiniest molecule to the biggest galaxy, life exhibits signs of intention. True science, honest science, and brave science see those markings and give credit where credit is due. The proof is in the pudding. The universe speaks. Biology has the mark of design. Please follow, like, share, and leave a comment.